Entry 1. Last time, kept track of the dates. Suppose not much need this time. Just entry numbers. Guess I'm journaling again. Haven't had time for it recently. After the 2-month silence anyways. Been working with Graves for about a month now. See a difference in them, unlike last time. Make a pretty good duo too. Took on the scope together too. And lived. Alright. I'm in a Confederation heli headed to my base. They gave it back to me. Hoping to find my skiff. For the past 2 days I've been walking around on the defensive lines I've taken charge of. Over in Dete. Hoping I get that thing back. Tomorrow morning is when Surge is meant to commence his serious siege. I'm just hoping with Graves and me we can hold him off and let the Confederation get their grip. Be able to hold him while I rebuild. And me and Graves get my AI, of course. Thank goodness me and Graves are the only ones who know the skill of the skull. Whenever the Confederation beats Red Town, that's when we'll take on the skull. We surely can't do both. But of course, on the lighter note, the city is heavily defended, and Graves has kept us updated on the time. He let us know how long we had. We might just repel this attack. Thank you, pilot, for getting me here. Oh, wow. It's still perfect. It is still perfect. The house, the skill. I don't even know how this thing's still here. I don't know. They never told me where we left it. Guess it's been sitting here the whole time. Well, Skiff, we're about to go on some adventures. I got some plans now that I got you back. Thank you, gentlemen, for keeping all this safe. I never expected to see that skiff again. Never expected to see a skiff again. Not until the last month. They had chairs on my porch. Some chairs on the... I can't... Wow, they even repaired the hole where I got Rev out from. Banged this place up pretty bad whenever I moved out. Now it looks pristine. Even got my bed and my vault chest and the fire where I had General Force stuff, my computer. Let's go see the comms building. Surely they couldn't have. Oh, they left the table here and hello, gentlemen. Wow. This place is impeccable too. It's all still here. Thought we picked this place apart too. Man, the Federation really worked to put this place back together. Let's see the factory. I know we took a lot of this with us. They got the fabrication machine rebuilt. I don't know how y'all did this. I really don't. They got the supply stockpiles on. They got the fabricated supplies over there. The vehicle bay. Wow. That's the main factory. That's the vehicle factory. Let's see the cloning factory. Surely they got that up and running too then. Or not up and running, but repaired. Gentlemen, if you could just put the supplies in the vehicle factory and the cloning factory, split it about even, that'd be a great help to me. Oh, they got this place together too. They got the 4 chambers still together. We didn't damage those, but we did take that with us. Doesn't look like they got that built. That can be rebuilt. You know what? We could get this. I could get this place up and running again. This is great. This is wonderful. Thank y'all, gentlemen. This is wonderful. Oh, look at that. They even got the watchtower. Yeah, it was the newest one, but it got hurt the worst whenever we moved. Oh, that's what they told me. Only supply dock. They have everything here. Gentlemen. They even got the snowman. They got the snowman. I'm back in business. Oh, this is... Now I got somewhere to go. A place to call my base. A place to rebuild. This feels for the first time in a whole month of doing this stuff. Been on the run, on against Surge. I am finally relaxing. 2 days of constant defensive line buildup. Well, 2.5 really. Defensive line buildup. Oh, I guess it can't last forever. I gotta tell Graves about this. Got that meeting with Burton. Or Merley and Steve. It was Bert. That'd be a problem. Merley and Steve. Gentlemen, thank you for defending it. I guess you guys are going to be moving out soon. Let's hope I can get this place up and running before y'all do. This is weird. Everything is as it was whenever I left. Looks better than whenever I left. Well, guess it's back to the defensive lines. Oh, well, this is a familiar sight. Had time for a pit stop. That Silverhawk never made it. Guess none of the Silverhawks made it, really. Unless you count the last name. Yeah. Over here is that, what's this sign say? Axe save Winston cornered in this hole during the assault on Dete. Oh, yeah. Yep, that hole right there. Fished him out. Man, it's just now hitting me. I never saw the aftermath of this place. Because we went to the second starship ever, and Axe managed to take it down. Landed on an invader tank that Red Talon actively uses. Yeah, they do. We're going up against them again. Remember whenever the thing hit. Hit hard. Warped in. Rushed these lines and we came through here. Outpost Dete. Untouched and preserved. I've always liked the look of this village. Oh, Confederation flag. Ain't that a shocker to see? This is where General Ford's head lay when he was killed. Yeah, it is. Just laying him right here. Right there. What's that? Doesn't look like any Confederation stuff. Well, that does. That's them moving supplies probably to the defensive lines. But this isn't. It's not getting too late, is it? No. No, I got a little bit of time before the meeting in the morning. Bounty stand. General Merley. 100 emeralds. Axe Silverhawk. 200 emeralds. Winston Graves. 500 emeralds. How did Red Talon even get a bounty board out here? No doubt that's Red Talon. Nobody else is out here. That's not good. That means they've been mingling in Confederation territory. Not that anybody comes here. That makes me a bit uneasy. Well, it was good to be back. I'll see you, Outpost Dete. Well, you're not really named anymore. They changed the name of the city, Outpost Dete, to Dete, because this place got destroyed. The village of Dete turned into Outpost Dete. Outpost Dete got destroyed, and now it's a museum site, and the city over there is where it's called Dete. Ain't that a funny way it works? Oh, I gotta get back. It's nice to be back in this soon-to-be war zone. They don't know what's going on. Doesn't seem like they're there yet. Well, that gives me time to check out this museum I wanted to see. War Museum. Bert's Takeover. Is this what they're calling the war now? Oh, we already know all this. Let's see. That's the thingamajigger. That's the defensive line that I rushed. What else have they got here? I've heard it's a good one. Command table where the order for the first starship deployment was made. Our very own General Merley invented the Starship for 4. That's right, that's when General Merley was a commander. Big guy. To have been only a commander. The next floors show the 3 Alliance members who led the breakaways. Kane Goldman, Winston Graves, and Axe Silverhawk. That was me. They were an unnamed alliance that saved the CC, freeing us today. Yeah, good old Kane Goldman. The name keeps popping up. see what they got here. Oh, would you look? Speak of it. Never thought I'd see that skull mask again. Skull helmet. Kane Goldman's armor and faction design has been lost. All recreated was his faction's black skull helmets. Yeah, it is. He had a basic netherite design, but that helmet made his faction stand out from everything. Kane and Axe were enemies to best friends through Bert's War. Kane's death caused Axe to dislike Graves. Now they're a duo. I guess that's true. It's also Winston who made me dislike him. 4 base starship cannon. How in the world did they get this thing out of that rubble? I thought I blew that thing to bits. It's a piece of history. That's a piece of history. Soon there'll be more history. I'm guessing this was about General 4. Let's go here first. From old files from exiled... Let me speak right. From old files, 4 exiled Winston soon after the bride disappeared. With it, Red Talon was scrapped from the Confederation, and Graves remade it. General 4 created Silverhawks after the Breakaway Act. Soon they broke away and made Revo. Then Axe. 4 led Bert's War. Yeah, that's an imposing figure. That's an imposing figure. I remember facing off against him. I'm guessing that's what this is. Depicted Axe and 4 dueling for the final time at Outpost Dete. Here 4 lost his life, and Axe knew he would save Steve. Since Outpost Dete was destroyed, the city is now Dete. Oh, that's the part I was talking about. Yeah. Oh, this is definitely how it happened. This depicts it perfectly. Yeah, I was so cool sailing through the air. Talking about. Never liked General 4. Always liked the Confederation. Never liked General 4. And there's the one I'm friends with now. I'm guessing this is Graves. This time, Graves is defending the Confederation against Red Talon. The then feared Red Talon leader Winston Graves. He used to lead CC's Red Talon until 4 disbanded them and exiled him. That's right. It's probably pretty scary then, too. This is what Graves looked like when he was battling the CC. Yeah, it is. Met him in a back alleyway one time. Met him on a battlefield a few times. For multiple reasons. About to again. Oh, and this is the hotel. Old allies to enemies, now known duo in the war. The new war. Yep. Well, I didn't kill Bert. He killed Bert and blew the place up. I just guarded the door. Well, that's okay. There it is. It's about what it felt like, too. Whole side of the hotel blew off. I'm guessing this one is me. Is that what I look like? My armor. 1-to-1 Axe Silverhawk King uniform made from real netherite. I'm not even going to ask how they got that. I even got my flag back there. Wow. I like this exhibit. This has got to be my favorite exhibit. And maybe I'm a little bit biased. I might be a little bit biased on that, but this is my favorite exhibit. This exhibit honors Axe Silverhawk, the man who took lead and saved the CC. They didn't even give me a lot of word things. Everybody else did. Well, what is that? They did give me a better looking one, though. More complex looking one, too. And we got my flag here. Oh, that's great. I'm guessing. This looked familiar. Even today, the CC goes against Red Talon. Oh, that's me and Graves, I'll bet. That final day. Right before the final front. Whenever Kane got killed. See what the signs depict. Winston and Axe get into an argument hours before the attack on Huey over Kane's death. Winston is considered a backstabber. Red Talon, later by Steve, would be labeled as an insurgency. Axe and Kane are labeled as heroes to the Confederation. And now Graves will be. Me and Kane, we took charge. Graves followed behind because he was already out there doing it for a different reason, but he was a big help. Still is. It's different now. Here we honor those we lost. Kane Goldman, General 4, Benjamin Cause. Kane Goldman died saving a CC. Now we honor him here in death. There's a lot of deaths for so few battles. There's going to be a lot more in this upcoming war. This war that's already going on. Kane Goldman and Benjamin. Axe's journal. Feel free to read, but treat gently. I'm not even going to ask how they got this thing in here. I'm not even going to ask. I can't. That thing. Maybe that's whenever they were repairing my home. As Red Talon and CC tensions rise, Steve, Merley, Axe, and Winston have all come forward to defend the CC in the supersized war. Here we have Tyson Merley. First name's Tyson. I would have never guessed that. Revo leader, X Silverhawk. At least they count me as Revo leader. He gets X Red Talon leader. Oh, poor Graves.
Do you think, even if we do lose, it'd be unsuccessful? I don't really think that. You know, maybe seeing all this, it still doesn't matter. We must win this war for Red Talon. Soldier, I'm gonna need you to watch out for my office, alright? Excuse me? I am Surge, informing to all Red Talon members that we are going to be invading Dete at sunrise. Be aware.
Oh, there. Hey, Graves.
Well. Look who decided to finally show up.
I'm on time. You two are just unreasonably early. I checked out the museum, though. A lot of memories. Really shows the Confederation's point of view of those 3 months ago. Bert's Takeover War. That's what they're calling it now. Would you believe it? Anyways, I got some news, Graves. They gave me Revo back.
Really?
My skiff is right over there. Well, it's not like they were going to keep it from me forever. They were just occupying it. They kept everything in tip-top shape, actually. Factory is ready. Cloning factory is ready. Which, yes, Graves, we will be getting my AI back.
Perfect.
And I'm going to get everything up and running. And I'll discuss it with you later in a more private setting. Just exactly what we're going to do in the coming days. But for now, let's get this meeting started about what's going on. General Merley, your report on your city, how things been going your way.
City's holding well. Could have used the extra help from Winston and Merley, but mostly pulling through now. Knew about the upcoming attack because of some people, but anyway.
Yeah, well, I guess everything's good your direction then. The attack is here. Graves, I want to give you a thanks before your report for knowing that we had 3 days before we were going to get attacked, because if we didn't know that, we would be underprepared right about now, because we would not have kicked it into high gear like we did. So thank you for the forewarning with you and your generous wyverns. Everything good on your end? Anything to report?
Well, speaking of the wyverns, the second one is up and running, and we still have the schematics left over. So, because you have Revo back, we're thinking that we might be able to get them into high production.
My AI, whenever we get Rev back and we put them into the system of Revo again, we will be able and upload those blueprints, and we will be able to mass produce them with whatever materials that we shove into the fabricator. We're going to be in business. Anything to report on Surge's movements?
Well, Campbell was scouting his caravan.
Convoy.
Whatever.
Same difference.
Same thing. Whatever. We lost him over the mountains, unfortunately. Some type of signal jammer over there messed with the wyvern sonar. So
we may have a location of his headquarters then.
Yeah. And if he has something that I've noticed, other base that he's on, he doesn't have a signal jammer on. Why would he have a signal jammer here?
Because he's hiding his power. That's where he's going to have everything. Everything hard hitting. That's where he's going to be. He doesn't want to be found. I'll bet you we scared the daylights out of him. Do you remember where it was? Because after this, and after we get settled in, we're going to pay a little little scouting visit. Me and you, we're going to go jumping through the forest to see if we can see what this is. Not literally jumping through the forest. We're going to look into this further. But my report is this, gentlemen. I've been working tirelessly. Well, not yesterday. I worked for most of the day, but I was getting my base and stuff in ship-shape condition and sightseeing. Maybe procrastinated a little bit. It was worth it. The front lines are defended as heavily as possible. We got supplies going west to the west end of the city where the front lines are building up. Surge is going to attack at sunrise. Okay, it is dawn. It is not sunrise. That's all this is the first light. So we will be the first to fire. That is my plan. But our defense... Actually, gentlemen, if you'll take a walk with me, I'll show you what I'm talking about, because it's better if you see it in person and be on the battlefield. These are the supply lines. This is a supply building. So whatever happens, we make sure this building is intact, because if this building decides to, just, I don't know, catch on fire or something like that, it's game over for us. We will lose. No ammunition. That means our weapons are useless, whether they're big or small. We got natural mortar holes from, or cannon holes, something like that, from the last battle that happened here, which I was a part of. And over here, if you go this way, is the biggest place that you need to go. Right here is the comms bunker. If anything goes wrong, you come right here, because this will project all the Confederation. Okay, now we have our radios, as usual, for local contact, but this is faction-wide. This will project all the way to the capital, to the villages in the mountains, to the city that's under siege right now. And if anything happens, we do that. It'll hopefully be a last resort if it comes to that. Anyways, we're going to head to the front lines. They've blown the crap out of the front lines already, but they have not hit anything. My guess is whenever the fire goes out, which will be at sunrise, they're going to try and use their mortar holes as trenches, which tells me they're not going to try and rush for the city. That means they're going to try and see if they can dwindle down the front and see if they can make an opening to then charge the side. Is that one of your tactics, Graves?
No.
Okay, then I guess he's mutating from you then, which we've seen that a little bit.
Yes.
This is our main front line, gentlemen.
I would like to say about trench warfare and depletion of our resources through a stalemate makes a lot of sense.
He would never win head on. I think he's figured out that we figured out. I think he's figured out that we figured out. It's not an open path anymore. This is the most contested space since the freaking Steve got transported here. And I mean, that wasn't even contested. I mean, he kind of just came. There was nobody to stop him. I mean, this city, we took it in a couple of hours whenever we attacked. This city's about to be the most contested space ever. I mean, most battles are over in a day. I don't see this one ending in a day with what they're trying to pull out. Merley, you need to be paying attention to this too. It is good to meet you finally, though, General. I'm a fan of your work, your starships that you created for 4 whenever you were only a commander. That was pretty brilliant of you. But I have destroyed 2 of your starships, and I'm not going to apologize. I will give you constructive criticism on how we can produce them better, though, because to have crashed them twice, I kind of know a few of the weaknesses of it. But that's a conversation for another day. These are the trenches that we have. There's 2 back here just in case they push past our front lines, but there shouldn't be. We got a whole lot coming for us, gentlemen. And we're going to fire first. We got some over here on the south side, and Graves, you could probably deal with that. You're good at covering our flank. You've been good at that recently, especially whenever we were fighting the thing at Rally Point Bravo. And you covered my flank pretty well, so I trust you with that. I believe it's probably where you'll be. And Merley, I want you to be here with our troops while I'm in the Goliath. Because if anything happens to that Goliath, I am going to get the heck out of that Goliath. I'm going to stay in there until I can't stay in there, if you know what I mean. That Goliath is staying until it's in many different pieces. Because that is what keeps this front line alive. I'm going to take down as much as I can before that thing blows to pieces. Do we have a plan, gentlemen? Any comments, questions, add-ons, or concerns? None?
Question.
Okay, question. Yes.
Well, more like a request.
What's your request?
Whenever this is all over, let me put him down.
It's all yours. This is Zach Silverhawk to all of the Confederation troops, the entirety of the Confederation as a whole. Graves, I've opened fire upon the Arab boats. I've taken 2 of them down. They're going to open fire real soon. They ain't too happy. Can you flank them?
Just did. Flank is dealt with.
That's good to hear. Graves, I'm going to come out here real quick. Do you think that you could circle around and help me deal with the front lines?
Into the front lines right now.
I don't mean land, I mean circle around in your wyvern and you help me take down some of these flying eagles.
I understand. I understand.
All right, good.
That's exactly what I was doing right now.
General,
Yes?
are you ready to charge?
Sure am.
We're taking their trenches before they can ever make it to them. And Zachariah, get back on those guns.
Aye, aye.
This is Axe to... I can't believe they hit us, Zach. This is Axe to Graves. Have you got a report from up there?
Not looking too good up here, boss.
Well, it better start very soon because we can't afford to lose this. No offense to you. Merley, how you doing?
Doing alright so far.
It would seem the left side, they've taken the trenches. We're going to have to take our own. We're going to wait for them to start coming for us. There's no doubt they'll charge, gentlemen. We just got to hold. I'll take the lead, okay? Any questions on that?
No?
No, sir.
Gentlemen, let's take our trenches. Well, they're trenches, but they're going to be ours now. That's right, I traded up my other rounds. For the love of God, don't rush the trenches because you will get yourselves cornered. Talking to you, Zachariah. Whoever else needs to hear it, I'll tell you it too. God, they hit like a truck. Is that all of them? Behind you. Never turn your back on these guys. They're bound to stab you in the back. This is Axe Silverhawk to Graves. We've got the trenches. We've got the right side trenches. The other guys have the left. Are you clear to engage with the ground troops that are ahead of us?
All clear from here. Engage now.
Gentlemen, this is my report. You guys got here for good to see you again, by the way. I'm glad you didn't get shot down. The Confederation anti-air were on top of the towers. I bet you they were helping you out a lot because there's only one airboat left and most of the helicopters are now flying low. While I was running from the trenches, the Confederation soldiers, they have taken the trenches. They have a line that is no longer in the city. They are not advancing forward anymore because they can't, because now they're putting up one heck of an advance. But I can tell you, we now have a line that is not in the city, meaning the city is not at major threat right now. And you helped a lot with that by countering that flank. By flanking the flank, really. Now, here's what's going to happen. We have given the Confederation a jump start to be able... You, Mr. Merley. We have given General Merley and the Confederation a jump start in this battle here. It's going to probably go on for a while because the helicopters are now flying low. The anti-air can't do nothing on top of those towers. They're dropping off their troops and they're using their turrets to shoot at the trenches, keep them from pushing forward and whatnot. There are more trucks coming in and the artillery are being prepped to fire. But we've made some progress. We got the kickstart going. That's what we were here for. We will be back, gentlemen. But for now, we go and do what we need to do. And me personally, I need to get back to my base and I need to kickstart everything. And Graves, we got that thing to do. So you're kind of stuck going with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. I'll talk to you about that on the way.
Damn.
What? We got to do it. What better you got to do?
I don't know.
Okay, that perfect answer. Zachariah, where you gonna go?
Yes. Same as always, going with you.
General Merley, I will meet with you here again whenever I've got my stuff. I put my trust in you because you're General Merley. You know, I got a lot of respect for you. You made the bloody Starship, and that thing put up a heck of a fight both times we took them down. And you're better than 4 by a long shot. 4 was corrupt. You don't seem to be corrupt. That's a good thing. And I trust you to hold this city. So Yeah. We're going, us three, we're going to go back to my place, so we will be back to help you. But, send Steve my regards, please. Gentlemen, let's get out of here. Oh, that feels good, you know. We finally won. How does that feel, gentlemen?
It feels awesome.
A bit of relief.
Since I got to take the walk.
Yeah. Hey, that conversation sounds the same. Remember Kane whenever you first met him? I'm in the trenches and you're not. Remember that?
No, I wasn't there.
Was I looking at you, Zachariah? Either way, it's somewhere out there. I remember because you were calling out. I was standing there and you were calling out. And y'all were talking smack. It was good. Anyways, gentlemen, we ready?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
All right.
Close it up. When did you get here?
I've been here for a bit. I think I got here last night, was it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. We have to have a. No, he got here this morning. We have to have a chat. Whenever you got in the Wyvern, that's whenever he got here. We have to have a chat too. He's told me some pretty devastating news that might ruin our little victory. But I do plan on hosting a party at my place, gentlemen. So that's where we're headed. What?
Okay, so we're just gonna gloss over it.
Oh no, I'm gonna tell you on the way.